Hello everyone, welcome back to Joyful Learning 365 YouTube channel. So today we are trying to discuss about here how to send a message to Azure Service Bus queue. Okay, so in previous videos, we have learned how to create the service bus and how to create the queue and how to create the connection string in the service bus. Now, by using that connection string, how we can send a message to the service bus. Okay, so we'll try to recap the whatever we have learned. So as you can see here, this is the service bus. So in this service bus, we have created one queue, right? So as you can see, this is the service bus in first video which we have created, and after that we have learned here like how to create the queue. Okay, so this is the queue which we have created at the second video, and now and after that we have learned that we have created a connection string also, right? So this one and different type. So this is the connection string which we have created. Okay, so this is basically my connection string. Now, see, as you can see on the left-hand side, this is the Azure Service Bus Explorer. Okay, so in this Explorer, whatever the messages in the queue and dead letter, so if it's failed, then it will come to the dead letter, and if it's passed, then it will come to the queue, and from there it will redirect to this one. So as you can see here, as of now, three messages are there, but now I need to send it a scratch from this here. Okay, so let me see, show you here. So peak from start, you need to click three transactions we have. Okay, these are the three transactions which we are holding. So as of now, so I'll through the C# code, how we can send the message, we'll see. And again, now the new thing which we'll learn here, like I don't write anything code, okay, by my knowledge or something. Just simply I'll give a prompt, and Claude itself create a for me a program of C sharp, and it will everything it will take auto taken care. Okay, so now let's see how I achieve this requirement. Okay, so to achieve this requirement, first, I will go to Visual Studio Code. Okay, so for this you need a Visual Studio Code as a prerequisite, and again, apart from that, you should have a extension. Okay, the this extension Claude code for VS Code extension. Okay, this extension you need to install. Again, you need to log into this extension. Okay, so once you logged in, so the future, whatever as of now today in Dubai time zone 10:34 p.m. on January 30, this future is only available for the paid subscriber. Okay, paid means for free edition this future is not available. Okay, don't waste your time if you are using trying to use this one through the paid one. As of now till today, Claude is they didn't enable for the subscribers. So this is like we have a three different types of subscribers, right? So for paid subscribers, this is future is they have enabled. Okay, so now the thing is like here by giving the prompt, I'll create a Azure Service Bus. Okay. Okay, Azure Service Bus code by in a C# code. So to send the message, okay, I don't know anything coding, I don't know anything, but still I want to achieve my requirement. I want to send the message, and I am learning through this. So this video will be really very helpful to them. So whoever planning to learn, like a whoever like a little bit worried about the coding, right, for them. So you can observe me. Whatever I am typing based on this, how the cloud will behave. Okay, so first thing I'll choose one path. Okay, so what I'll do here, see here I have a D drive. Okay, in the D drive I have a testing folder. Okay, so I am selecting this one, Control C, I am giving this one. Okay, you can see. Okay, so now I am going to Claude. In this location, please create a sample send message Okay, sample send message to Azure Service Bus bus using this connection string. Okay. So now I will go to this connection string. So we have created in previous video one connection string, right? Shared policies, and from here this one, and here you can see I have a connection string, right? So as you can see, primary connection string is the right. Simply this is the primary construction. Simply I am copying this one and I am going to Claude AI through Visual Studio Code. Okay, I'm simply directly pasting here and giving that and please uh, give the project name as Joyful Learning 365, Joyful Learning 365, Azure Service Bus. Okay. So like this, I am asking. Now simply I am typing, I am trying to enter this one. So let's see how it will get a response. Okay, so as you can see, it's everything is getting created by itself. So if not exist, so allow this bash code. Okay, so basically this is git bash code. You should allow them. So you can use the, if you want to yes allow, if you want to do everything you can, this is like a, it will allow, it will create a record and everything there. Okay, so here I'm clicking on the yes. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, as of now still now this is empty. Okay, you cannot nothing has been created. Now you can see still if not exist, then it's asking me to again allow this one to do some changes. Okay, I'm again clicking on the yes button. Okay, as you can see on the screen. So this is asking me to, yeah, the .NET new consolation. With this console application, he want to create the Claude AI want to create this record. Okay, are you allowed? Yes, allow. Okay, I'm clicking on the yes. So you can see here, it will create in this location. As you can see on the screen, this is the I did usually will create through this one like through Visual Studio Code or something, right? I'm not doing anything. Just I'm writing prompt and based on that it is getting created. So as you can see on this screen, so it created a program.cs file and this is the project file, everything it's created by the Claude AI only, and now it's asking me to execute the another command. So like you can see I'm again clicking on the yes button. Okay, so simply like you need to understand what they are asking, what it was asking, and based on that you need to give the input. Okay, so here you can see, so update, write a program that send, creating, it's writing a basically logic. Okay, it is writing a logic. Okay, so click on yes. As you can see on the screen, the program, whatever the program is there, right? So you can see the right hand side, you can you're able to see the program. Okay, uh, so this is the right hand side. This is the program, whatever this Claude has been automatically it has been written. So it's asking me to allow to write. Now it want he want to edit something. So again I am giving him allow permissions. So as you can see on the screen, it's so basically, we don't need to write anything. Earlier, if you see, these are the things which we are writing manually in the Visual Studio Code, and you should have some minimum knowledge, right? Uh, so it's also giving me some perm So it's asking me, okay, if you want, if you need any, if you got it, if you need any changes or you want to run this projects, let me know. So basically, I want to run this project because I want to see that whatever the program has been written. So once if I am see, basically, this message is like here we'll try to understand whatever the program has been written by the Claude AI. So this is the program it has been written. So if you see, this is the first using service Azure dot message dot service bus. So this is the basic header which is required to communicate with the Azure Service Bus. And after that, this is the connection string which has been declared as a string. You can see this is the one. And again, the queue name also given. It's like a JFL queue. This is the queue which we have created, right? So here, this created a service request. And as you can see, hello from Joyful Learning 365. Okay, so this is the message. If I run here, right? So if you see here, if I am running here, so if I run here, it should basically appear here. Okay. So as you can see in the queue, we have a three, right? So if I run there, like this message should come here and it should appear me as a four. Okay. So now let's try to, I'll ask him to, I don't do anything. I don't want to do by myself. So this run also I want to do by through this Claude only. Simply I'm writing run and now clicking on the enter button. So let's see. It will run and it will execute. Okay. So it's asking some privileges. So now I have given a yes. Let's see. So you will get if you successfully written, then it will come to the. So as you can see, the project has been successfully. All messages went to the JFL queue. Okay. So you can see this one now is saying that it has been went to JFL queue. Okay. You can see this one. It's saying that now I'll go and here and I'll check the refresh this service bus. So as you can see on the screen, so there like a four messages has been sent. There is here you can see batch message and three batch messages has been sent. So this like here you can see peak. Click on this one. Peak from start. Okay. So now the time is 10:44 p.m. So as you can see on the screen, so this is the normal hello from Joyful Learning 365, and this is the batch message like a parallelly. It's as a batch one, two, three. As a it has been taken. So if you like this, we can send the message. Okay. So this is the code which has been automatically written by the Claude AI to send the message in a Azure Service Bus. Okay. So here the main important parameter is here we are writing everything like as same as a normal plugin only. See, like a user, we are having here one header user Azure dot message dot service bus, and after that a connection string, and it's creating uh, a call to service bus. Okay, so these are the things which we are doing. Okay, so here as a batch processing, allow four times a batch processing has been done. So we'll ask here why you are doing why batch processing also is required. You can see here. I will ask why batch. What is the benefit of batch processing? Okay. I'm asking here, you can see batch processing in Azure Service Bus offer several key benefits. You can see reduce the network overhead, higher throughput, and automatically see whatever. So here basically you can see if you want to write anything in the program also, you if you don't have a knowledge, if you are having zero knowledge also, if you have this Claude AI subscription, so you can do miracles in this one with this any tool. So I can say this is like a very helpful to you to in your regular developer work, especially like the work which we are doing earlier, hours like days, we can say those has been now converted into the minutes. Okay, 1 day work has been is equals to converted into 1 minute. If you know the prompt and if you know the backend structure, if you ask given correct prompt based on that, everything will be get generated. So now this is the like a series. We have learned how to send the message from the Azure service using the C sharp to Azure Service Bus. So in upcoming videos, we'll learn how to receive the message, and those all we'll try to discuss in upcoming videos. So that's it in the next video. So stay tuned to Joyful Learning 365 YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.